Retard, get over it. Number 1 back to 723.
Hey, do you want... It's 97, correct? That you work for? 97? So I think it's 97, the end unit down there.
I think it's being illegally detained.
Will you go get the real estate agent's information real fast?
Yeah. Yep.
Being illegally detained.
Hello. Hello. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Sorry to bug you. We're investigating this minor incident down the street here. There's somebody out taking photos.
Yeah, I talked to the other officer. But
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has my ID right now, so I was coming out.
Oh, perfect. Do you have the... Are you working through a realtor right now?
Yeah, you want the number?
Yeah, if you have the name and number, that would be great. We just want to make sure he's legitimate.
Yes. See if you want.
Yeah, that'd be great.
8.
Do you know what realty company she's with?
Let's see if I got that. Yep.
Okay. So, to your knowledge, was he supposed to be here to take photos, or?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yep. And he was asked to take photos of the common area.
Okay.
We left the house.
Legally detained by partner over there.
All right. I don't know. I'm just jumping in the middle of this, so I don't know what all's going
If there
on.
was a crime here to investigate, I would accept an investigative detention.
Sure.
But there is nothing to investigate. It's pretty plain and clear. It's photos.
Well, I'm going to go touch base with him, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Do it quickly, because I'm wanting this detention to be over. It's not right. He's also trying to force me the ID and everything else. I want to keep my rights intact.
Understand.
I mean, you guys swore to defend.
All right,
citizens'
man.
rights.
I don't need you to educate me. I'm here to help out.
I'm just
Okay.
asking who's like.
Okay. Just let us do our
have
job.
another one here that's going to illegally detain
Let
you?
us do our job, and we'll get you on your way. Just relax. Don't escalate this. Keep it simple.
They're not something I'm going to relax about.
14. Where you at?
Who's over here wasting my time?
So here's all the realtor info. That's the name of the realty company. P. And then her phone number.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my phone.
Okay, cool.
Get my notepad.
Oh, thanks.
Somewhere.
I might.
No, you're good.
I'm sure I do if I didn't give it back. For some reason, I thought I gave it back to you. Maybe I didn't.
I have your ID down here in my car.
Oh, sweet.
If you want to come grab it.
I'd love to grab that.
Step on that side of my car.
I'm still being detained.
Step on this
Stand up here.
car until I can figure out who you are.
I'm not going to ID.
Okay, stand up here. You're required to follow our instructions.
I'm not. Why am I
Sir?
detained?
Don't just stand up here. It's for our safety and for your safety.
I'll stand over here.
Okay, bring your hands behind your back for me.
What did I do?
Bring your hands behind your back. What did I do? Let's get out here.
What did I do?
You're not following our orders.
Why do I have to follow your orders? What?
Hey, let me put the camera up here so it doesn't
Hey,
get
can
rough.
somebody film this?
Hey, let me put the camera.
Here. I'm not going to resist. I'm not going to resist. But why? Why? Do I have a lesson to learn or something?
There are no lessons to learn at our
We
age,
gave you lawful
sir.
order and you're refusing to
I told you I didn't want you
Why am
sitting
I-
on my car right on there when I'm sitting there trying to do a few things to figure out who you are.
What have I done? What law have I broken?
Possibly voyeurism. That's what we're trying to figure out.
What?
Yeah. What?
Real estate photography is what I'm doing.
Well, we got to figure that all
And
out.
it's what I've done for like 12 years.
Guess what? We get called to something. It's our job to investigate. That's it.
What crime?
Your
Are
rights
you
should not be
investigating?
detained.
Are you, your cameras, body
What did my
cameras?
sergeant just say?
What crime? Voyeurism?
Yes.
I think you heard us the first time.
And what did I voyeur?
Somebody's home.
This is something that's done all the time. You shoot the outside of a unit to put it up for sale.
Well, somebody calls us and says,
You had it explained by the owner that they're doing it for real estate.
huh?
The owner that I'm doing it for, they've explained to you it's for real estate.
Well, the owner never invited you here.
Yeah, they did.
The owner.
97. That's who I'm shooting for.
Why are they saying that?
Because somebody else is confused about why I'm taking photos. It's just a confusion on their end. It shouldn't be a reason that I'm in cuffs.
The reason you're in cuffs is not for following our orders for safety purposes. You made that choice.
I was going
That's
to stand
why
over
you're
here
in
out of
cuffs
the
right
road.
now. We told you to stand in front of this car where we could see you. Period.
Why do I have?
Hey,
why
don't
should
be a
I
dumbass. Just follow the
detained
police
if I
fucking
haven't
orders.
broken the
It's
law?
simple.
This is
Follow
Nazi
orders.
Germany. I don't have to
Oh my
follow
God,
orders if
you
I
have
haven't
no idea what
broken the
you're talking
law.
about.
If I haven't broken the law,
We're
you guys don't have to
investigating.
order me
Hey,
around.
it's simple.
I haven't broken the law.
We have a job to do.
But I
We get
haven't broken
dispatched.
the law.
Just shut your mouth and I'll explain to you.
But there's no reason to detain me if I haven't broken the law.
We get dispatched with
You
something.
have no reasonable or articulable suspicion
There's no getting through to you.
to put me in cuffs.
Just keep
I am going to make this into a lawsuit.
Okay.
I absolutely have to.
Perfect.
I haven't done anything.
Hey, that's your right. Do it. Do it.
I
Enjoy the lawsuit that'll go nowhere.
So your name and badge number, Mr. Green.
Yep.
And what's your badge number? Is it part of the policy to keep
know what?
the public? Like, why are we
Well, we
not
don't-
going
here.
by-
Do yourself a
Why
favor
you
and
guys are
exercise
not
your
playing by
Fifth
the
Amendment
rules?
rights.
Let me
Okay?
explain something to you, okay? You're in a tiny ass county. We don't have badge numbers.
I'm just
I
wondering.
have a call sign.
An employee ID number, anything.
Okay. Well, my number is 62.
Okay.
My employee ID number, but we don't have badge numbers.
I would like to know what law I have broken.
That's what we're investigating. To find out if a law has been committed for
Public
violation of law.
photography is protected under the First Amendment, even.
And that's great. If everything checks out, then you'll be on your way. I don't know what happened to
Why
what
am
you,
I being detained?
what you did to get
He
yourself
said
in the
stand
cuffs.
Are you
Here,
with a
like I'm a
photography
dog.
company or what?
And I'm not. I haven't broken the law.
Do you
I
work
don't
for a
get
company,
ordered
yes or
around.
no?
I'm not answering questions. I'm in cuffs.
I'm trying to help you out here so we can get you on your way. So,
Me telling you my word before it gets me out of cuffs?
okay.
This is ridiculous.
I don't think it's ridiculous.
This
way
is
you're behaving
absolutely
is ridiculous.
What's the investigation part?
Because somebody called us here
Okay.
because somebody's photographing their home that they in the front and in the back of their home that they didn't invite to their home.
And anybody can take pictures of anything that they can see in public.
You can't trespass on their property, though, either.
That is a common area that I was invited into. That's not trespassing. I haven't been trespassing. There's no reason why I wouldn't be able to be there. It's public at that point.
So let us
It's
do
not
our
restricted.
job.
I'm not restricted by anything
Let us do
here.
our job and investigate so we can find out. If you're not
We
up to
just
anything shady, you'll be
investigated
on your way. You got nothing to worry about.
I think
right?
we just investigated it and you had it explained to you clearly. This is all public. You're arresting me for being in public.
No.
Yeah.
You're not arrested.
You can look at anything your eyes can see in public. That's not voyeurism.
When somebody calls us and tells us that
If I was in
Camera
their
pointing
window,
through somebody's window.
that's a whole different
That's
thing.
very likely
You want to see the
voyeurism.
pictures? You want to see the pictures?
I'll let our investigating deputy look at the pictures if that's what he wants to do. I'm just here to assist him.
Like, then the investigation's over, isn't it? Because you're not voyeuring into somebody's
God.
window.
Yep, no one to quit, do you?
Well, I'm going to stand up for my rights. I'm in cuffs for no reason.
You're in cuffs for not following orders.
I don't have to
You did
follow
that to
orders
yourself.
when I'm being illegally detained.
You're not being legally
you
detained.
never were illegally
Yeah,
detained.
there's no investigation here.
There is
There's
an
no law
investigation.
broken.
Well,
You have to have a crime to investigate
no, we have to have reasonable, articulable facts.
of a crime.
Yeah,
Of a crime.
yeah.
And there is no crime.
There is a crime of what we got called to.
No, there isn't. You're just describing something that is like peeping a Tom on and peeping in a window on somebody. That is not the call you got.
I don't
That is
know
not
what
the
you're
call
doing
you
up here.
got. You're trying to make this into a voyeurism, but it's not. And you know it's not.
I never said I'm investigating if it is or is not.
Then what are we doing? We're just standing
Doing
here.
his job.
I mean, he already has done his job. He has already talked to them. It has already been clarified.
Okay. Well, when he's done, and
She could clarify before it again. She hired me to take real estate photos. They've got me over here in cuffs. I don't know, but I'm over here in cuffs. He might be over there in cuffs. Who knows?
No, you're good. Like it says, do you have any other further information on them that I? Okay. Okay. All right, but like I had said.
And now he's trying to screw me over with my client. That's another thing I'm going to be putting into the lawsuit. He's over there talking bad and everything. I've known them for years. They're going to let me know everything that was said.
perfect. Then sue us.
I will.
Cool.
Fully cuffs will be going in first thing tomorrow.
Perfect.
Where's your guys' apartment? Where's your located?
48 West Jones
You got a
Street.
card? Now you want to stare me down? Try to intimidate me?
You're staring me down. You're the one that's sitting here
I'm not trying
making
to
eye
stare you
contact
down.
with me all creepily like.
What are you talking about? How creepily like? Can you describe it better?
Well, you're staring me down.
I'm not staring you down. You're staring me down. I looked over and you were just mad dogging me. Because you have a point where just like you tried to hurt my arm when you put these cuffs on me. You did it on purpose, and there was no reason for it.
Dude,
You were using more force than necessary.
stop pretending to be a victim here.
I'm not. I'm just saying the facts. You don't like the facts, I understand.
Your facts are bullshit. They're not facts.
No, they are facts. You were trying to be a little more aggressive than you needed to be for no reason.
No.
There was no resistance, no nothing.
There was no reason for you to not follow our orders, was there? Other than be an asshole.
Other than I'm a free
good
man
job
in
of that.
America that I don't have to listen to what another man tells me to do unless I've broken the law.
You clearly don't
That's
know
the
what you're
truth.
talking about.
I clearly do. No, I absolutely
Far
know
from it.
for a fact I do.
It's cute. Keep it up.
The Constitution and the oath you take is to uphold and protect the rights of the citizens, not to abuse the rights of the citizens.
No rights are being abused.
Yeah, they are. I'm being illegally detained. No crime has been committed, and you know that. If you knew your job with the laws, you would know that public photography is not illegal, and voyeurism is peeking through somebody's window, which you know I wasn't doing.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure
You do
out.
know that.
I don't know that.
You do know that. They all know that. He's just taking the extra time to talk bad to my client to make me look bad, like I've done something wrong, when I haven't.
What do you mean to your client?
He's talking to my agent that I work for.
And if the agent says everything's good, then
Hey, I'm in cuffs right now. Get a hold of Thomas if you can. Either attorney will work.
Yeah, he goes, so I'm just doing my job. And I'm like, well, then I guess I got to do my job too, since you're in love. And he starts out, so let's escalate this, cause issues.
I would like to legal detention to end.
When he's finished with his investigation.
He's not investigating. He's over there bad-mouthing me to my agent.
Okay, well,
That's not an investigation.
I won't.
No, it is an investigation.
Yeah.
He's over there obtaining my information without
So,
my permission. I don't.
anyway.
He doesn't have a reason to have my information.
All right,
Fourth
thank
Amendment
you.
violation.
We'll see.
Okay.
Bye.
He was trying to force my ID out of me, and I asked him over and over, "Am I being detained?" And it was that
So
when
has
he
he been
wanted to
decent
detain me.
since that?
No.
So,
I just wanted to know if I was being detained before I gave him
it is
my
not
ID.
common practice
You were
for me to sit there and
detained.
take pictures inside
Not
people's
a problem.
houses and
You-
stuff.
before
That's
you were
the
here.
people that hired me. And she
All right.
goes, no.
Like I said,
once
you can
I'll
make-
take a picture of the whole
Oh,
road
I'm
to
going
show
to.
what
A
it's
big deal out of
attached
this.
to. It's
YouTube
not okay
everything.
for
I already got
anyone to
video
take
on
pictures
here,
of people's
and I'm gonna use
properties
broadcams.
and their personal stuff.
Yeah.
She goes,
So
I
don't
don't
delete
hire
it,
anyone.
please.
I
Oh.
That's
So
impossible.
had she hired him at all?
Yeah, she hired him to take pictures of
evidence.
this house and this house.
It's not impossible. And
Yeah,
So
it
he
is.
was taking
I don't know.
pictures of everybody
She
else.
was standing at the very back of
goes
the
into the
back of
car
their
and then
place.
it goes into the
She's sitting
building.
in her house, the blinds are open, and
Huh?
he's standing
Wi-Fi?
there with the tripod.
I don't
taking
know.
pictures
There's some
inside her
antenna.
house.
Oh,
She opened up
stuff's
the door
everything
saying,
in.
"Can I help you? Why are you taking
it's
pictures?"
locked.
She says, "I'm just doing my job."
and where's the best
Takes
place
a
to
few more
go
pictures.
for
Well, your job
your
is
office
what,
or
taking
to
pictures of me?
clerk's office or
To get the
Am I
video?
trespassing? Am I
Yeah, the
breaking
video
just
you
like
gotta
he's
go to
doing
our
with
office.
us? Am I breaking the law? Am I doing this?
I'll get you the video.
Wow. He did say for what it's worth, he goes, he offered to show me the photos that he took.
it's taking longer
So I
than
don't know if you
necessary.
wanna-
There's no reason to extend
Yeah,
detention
well,
longer than
he's been
necessary.
wandering around. He knows that he deleted out. He's
Over
giving
there.
you
For sure,
Chatting
yeah,
right now.
for sure.
So
This is longer
did
than
he give you
necessary.
his date of birth or anything?
No,
Finished it.
no, I was gonna
Proof
shit.
point.
And right here.
He's using the color of
Hey
body
Josh,
abuse.
what's your date of birth?
You're legally required to identify yourself, by the way.
So I'm going to be arrested if I don't?
Talk to this deputy.
What is your date of birth? I'm trying to make
I
this
will
easy.
give it to you. If you tell me I'm going to be arrested, if I don't give it to you, I'll give it to you.
You want me to tell you you're being arrested?
If you're going to threaten me with arrest.
I'm not threatening you with anything.
What?
Right now, I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out the situation because your employer is saying at not any given time has she ever hired you to take direct pictures inside people's or their personal property.
I've never taken a picture inside.
That's not what
It's-
these people are saying when her blinds are open. That's why I'm trying to figure this out so we can either get you out of here or you and I can sit down and have a more civil conversation about
So you want to
this.
force my information out of me?
No, I want to talk to you. There's no forcing.
So my
nothing.
birthday let you know that whether or not I was looking through windows.
I'm telling you what they're telling us. I'm trying to figure this out, sir. I'm trying to be decent with you. You're the reason you're in
I'll
handcuffs.
help you out. That's a 14 millimeter lens, which is a very wide angle, which is very far away. So from that back corner, you can't even see into a window.
Okay. What is your date of birth so I can make sure that we have everything correct so that we can try to get you out of here?
What crime am I being detained for? Just and then I'll give you my birthday.
Are you shitting me? You want to go down this road?
I just want to know.
I'm gonna go get statements from them about.
Okay.
I just want to know what crime I'm being detained for.
I've told you
Voyeurism?
for investigation of voyeurism. I'm not accusing you of it.
But you would have to say that I was looking through windows. You can look right at my camera right here and see what I was looking at. And then the investigation's over.
We're gonna talk to these
I'm
folks.
shooting that
and-
back common space because they
We also don't
requested
know
me to
what you
shoot
may
that
or
back
may not
common
have deleted
space.
from your camera, though, either. Again, this is why we have
No,
to
you will
investigate.
be able to tell because they're all in sequence.
Okay, well, maybe we can venture down that path. We'll see.
They're all in sequence.
Okay.
Nothing's been deleted.
Just cooperate with us. We're trying to expedite
I'm trying to
things
get my
the
rights
best we
intact.
can.
That's it. My
Well, your
father
rights have not been
fight
violated. I know you think they have, but
for
they
our
have
rights.
not.
But if I'm being detained and there's no crime,
We don't know that yet.
taking photos in public is not a crime.
Hang on a second. You may, in your own head, know I didn't commit a crime, but we don't know that.
No.
We're the police. Our job
We
is to
know.
investigate if a crime
We
has
know.
occurred or not.
I don't know. I just
So taking
pulled
photos
up
in public is illegal?
No.
Okay.
But if you're
Okay, so
taking
you're taking
photos
photos
inside
in public-
somebody's home, as they're alleging, that is highly illegal.
I wasn't taking photos
Ah,
inside
But that's
their
what we're
home.
investigating. That's why we don't
So
know.
I have
Hang on.
a false
That's why we don't know if there's a
allegation
crime
against
yet.
me?
That's why we don't. It's our job to investigate. We can't
have a
just
false
take your
allegation
word
against me?
for it. We don't know you. You don't know me. That's our job. We're cops. We investigate shit. Sometimes people allege a crime that didn't occur. Sometimes people allege a crime that did occur. It's our job to find out if it occurred or
We are
not.
mutual fact finders. That is all we do.
So, and while we're doing that, you are required to identify yourself. It's a criminal violation not to. So if that's something you want to get stuck with, then that's on you. We'll find out who you are one way or another.
I'll be arrested if I don't identify myself because it's against the law, and you're saying that this is illegal detention and I have to. So I'll identify myself.
Okay. What's
Fine
your
by
name?
me. As long as you guys are saying that by law I have to.
You do.
In this
yes,
because I'm
we said
being
that
detained.
multiple times to you.
And if I don't do it, I'll go to jail. Right?
There's a very high likelihood of that, yes.
I need a yes or no. It's just we're just going by the book, dude.
We're not going
I'll identify myself.
Okay, perfect. And who are you?
Am I going to go to jail if I don't?
Identify yourself?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. My name's Joe.
How do I spell your last name, Josh? Okay. Do you have a Utah driver's license on
Sure.
file, or? Okay. See, it's easy.
That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's not going to be easy.
I'll be right
And it's
back.
not going to. It's not over.
Actually, I'll just.
I don't know why you gotta make it so difficult, man.
I'm not making it difficult.
You're
I didn't do
like some-
anything.
Well, that's what we have to figure out.
Taking photos in public, it's not
You're on
voyeurism when you're just
27,
taking
29
photos in
by
public.
Unedited.
I can take photos of anything my eyes
You're
can
right.
see.
You can come video me all through my office.
thing.
You don't
Last name
think
Grover,
I'm trained
Golf
on
Romeo, Oscar
First
Victor,
Amendment
Echo Romeo.
audits
First name
and all
Josh.
that other
I'm glad
bullshit?
you are.
Yeah,
POB
I
is
am.
32682.
And when there's an allegation involving a home, you know that's different. You know damn well it is.
It's not when it's public. Anything you can see.
But when somebody's telling us
That
otherwise,
you're looking through their windows?
that you're taking
You guys
pictures,
are making that up. Nobody said that. I was over there when he was investigating and talking to them.
Okay,
I got it
cool.
on camera. Nobody said
perfect.
that. You guys are making that up.
Whatever false narratives you want to create in your goofy head, go for it.
Go ahead and try to belittle me.
You're
Why
belittling
are you
yourself just
trying to
fine.
belittle me? What
I've
is
got
that game
dispatch
for
on
you?
me.
Is it part of the job or is it a personal thing to belittle me?
You should know how to make your life difficult, don't you?
What, by speaking? Freely? Like that, you got a problem with
By
that?
speaking freely,
You got a
but
problem with
not having any idea what you're talking about.
No, you're over here trying to belittle me. Again, you just tried to say I didn't know what I'm talking about.
Because you
but
keep
I
trying to
do.
put words in our mouth and make drastic assumptions that are completely false.
You guys are
and
making
incoherent.
false assumptions about voyeurism and all this stuff for a reason to be here.
Okay.
You guys must be bored.
Again, believe these false narratives you've created.
You
That's
are creating
fine.
false narratives.
Any
You're just
trooper
like
in
the
the area
Russians.
to
I
copy
listen to the Russians
59
lie all
driver,
the time while they're
342
doing
northbound.
exactly the same thing that they're accusing the other.
Okay.
Yeah. You're over there making a false narrative, accusing me of making a false narrative.
572 speed 342
It seems like
northbound
it's me, not
I-15.
you. But it's you
Simply
actually
advising
making a
there
false
is
narrative.
a
What kind
vehicle
of measure
driving
you on,
erratically
man?
with no lights on. An older white Jeep.
What kind of measure you on?
I'm on reality now.
License.
I'm listening to you make a false narrative.
715 kilo.
To have me in handcuffs.
Simply advising it's now passing exit 343. They've attempted to get to 28, but it's pretty dark.
I don't know about anything about qualified immunity either.
Transport, let me know if it passes 12th Street. I'm on 12th Street. 10-4. It looks like the vehicle just took 12th Street. Our complaint is no longer following and the vehicle exited the freeway. Did you want me to close it out? I'm at the bottom of the ramp. I'll look for it. 10-4. 492 from Weaver 1036.
You're 11, Echo 7, if you had any luck with that.
10-4. Copy.
Copy. Can you attach that to this call? 10-4, thanks.
Number 853, I'm 10-4, you can cancel text.
10-4.
Step 10 just expired, you know.
Okay.
I'm going to find out. You good for a sec?
Yeah. Should we put them in one of our cars in the meantime?
So just stand with him.
All right.
I was gonna say, there's video on when I pulled up.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeremy.
What's up?
Just coming to protect my daughter.
Best cat ever.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
It's like, what do I do? I said, call our deputies. They'll find out what's going on.
Who am I go to? God help me.
Okay. Do you want to fill this out, or are you kind of satisfied where we're at? You tell me, because if you fill this out, you know, we know what's going on now, and now we're just dealing with it.
Is it better to like legally fill it out, or I guess in your opinion, is it gonna be used, or
It's taking quite some time.
Which car is
probably
yours?
not. And the reason probably not is because
Is your car up here?
legally he is where he's supposed to be. Practice
Do I have to
wise, he
answer that
just
question?
lost it.
It's a simple question,
How
man.
is this investigating? Like, does that help you with the
Because
voyeurism
that
claim
is
that you're
not
making up?
common practice, and you know this doing it.
could.
It's
You
not
mean
common
Endless
practice.
detention. It's illegal.
But
You mean the voyeurism
when you're
claim
telling
that
a
seems very
photographer, go
legitimate
to this
up
area,
to this
take a
point?
bank of,
Very
take a
legitimate.
picture
Yeah.
of the road,
So
take a
far.
picture of
Not
everything
even
else,
close.
and he's hired to do a
what all
job.
criminals say.
And these guys
Oh,
know
no,
he's here to
criminal.
do a job because
Yeah.
they're the ones that
We're
hired
working
him.
on it. We're trying to find out.
And
You're
he's
trying to
walking
find
around
out.
doing his job, and not good practice.
You're
but
doing
it
that
is
yourself.
legal.
No, I'm not. I haven't done anything wrong.
Professional ethics.
No.
Be courteous to disclose.
I don't know why you're so confrontational. If you're just cool with us, then we can wrap this up quickly and potentially get you on your way.
Well, I'm glad you still came over.
yeah, thank you. It really did make me super
It was
nervous.
shady.
Hey, just stay on the line listening to this.
Taking pictures right inside in my unit. And I'm the owner.
I've got it all
Saying the
recorded
owner
right here, so.
told me
Authorized
to-
it.
Yeah, authorize it.
Yeah.
So where was he at? In the back?
Yeah, in the backyard.
In the back where that whole common area
When it
is,
comes to
how
stand
they're all
where you want me
fenced
to
off on
stand.
their patios.
I'm gonna put you in the back of my car here for now. Yeah,
It's not very private.
Yeah, it's not like these. So
Because
they're all,
there's a fence. You know what I mean?
So I'm going into the back of a cop car now.
I'm sure you have.
Still haven't broken the law.
just a delight.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a
I still haven't broken the law.
I can handle him anymore. I can handle him anymore.
No problem. Thank you. Where's
Sorry,
he
I'm
at?
sure you have.
He's in the backseat of my car. Just a delight.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a
thanks,
good night.
guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Should we just hit him? I go, no, you are not.
All right. Knows or by other exaggerated care should have known that peace officers seek. Refusing to perform an act required by the lawful order.
What's that?
Right here. Refusing to perform an act required by lawful order.
But what is after commits, what's that? Knows or by exercise or reasonable care should have known. Police officer seeking the act of a lawful arrest or detention.
Yeah.
And I flat out told him, you are being detained. So what's that? 768305.
Yeah.
Weaver, CSI 3, I'm 1024 with report.
Looks like they're arrested.
CSI 3.
They're saying like me taking a picture of the outside of the building is voyeurism. Voyeurism is what they're trying to say. And he also tried to say disorderly conduct because I was in the street taking pictures of the front of the house. Like, these guys are out of line. Yeah, I'm going to jail right now. Yeah, that's all I was doing. That guy is trying everything he can to make me look bad. Like, so
Weaver, CSI 3, I'm 1024 with report.
CSI 3.
I went back to the far corner with my wide-angle lens and I took a picture.
One of 61 from Weaver 1036. 61.
He did. He's 1010. He just has an expired DL.
What is his date of birth?
It
One of
is.
72, one of 67.
I'm attached to the calls, but
Progress at the outlaw. 72. 67.
What's his
72 and 67. Speed
Yeah,
the outlaw.
so
1254 West 21st Street. 1254
that
West.
I don't know for
21st
sure.
Street. Just like advising there's a female behind the building that appears to be squatting. Has a shopping cart with her. It's unknown if anyone's with her, if she's alone.
Hey Josh, what's your current address?
She looks like she's trying to hide. She keeps moving branches and hiding from the staff. Blonde female, lighter blue short sleeve shirt, unknown weapons, 1035 or alcohol. Complain with the manager, he'll be able to show you where she's at. They have a no trespassing sign on the property and want to remove 61 from 1036. 61. 72 copies.
Is that the one that's on there?
That's me. They got all my info. They've got all my info.
One of 72, one of 67, copy of trespass in progress at the outlet.
I couldn't hear what he said.
72.
Yeah, no, I've been
Yeah, it had the. Yep.
They're not in.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Blonde female, lighter blue short sleeve shirt, unknown weapons, 1035 or alcohol. We were 1 of 61, 1060, same location. 1 of 61, can I get a repeated location? Anderson Cove Campground. 10-4. We've continued to Trappers Loop, turn off. Copy, Trappers Loop, turn off. Coming to a stop at the intersection. 28 is going to be 5 Fox 7 X-ray Sierra. 10-4.
No, he came over and told me that you said that there was no way.
We have a 123 in the area.
Into windows or something like that. I don't know. They're just trying to turn it into.
123.
See.
We have a 161, 1066 location. 161, can I hear location? Here's some code diagram.
He really doesn't, I guess, know the law because, I mean, I can take a picture of anything I want. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's a person's house, if it's a business, I can take a picture of anything.
Traverse will turn off. Get to a stop at the intersection.
So that's why I'm really confused with that.
X-ray Sierra. Wait, 123 in the area.
67 Kilo 1, you can cancel. We were all back. 72.
123. 10-4.
67, copy.
11 Echo 7 and have the NS out at 275 North, 1036. 10-4.
Yeah, he came over to try to fight me, but no, she asked me, she said, take a picture for the HOA, and I go, I'm not, no. And she said, take a picture for it, go to the owner. Who's the owner? I didn't have the name ready and handy, and, you know, a lot of times I don't even tell people I'm taking photos for real estate, or what's all, I just kind of keep calling it up. But, I mean, it's all pretty... That's what I told him. I go, I was a real estate photographer, doing my job, taking photos for the owner.
67 Kilo 1, you can cancel. We were all back. 72.
10-4.
I'm handcuffed to the back.
67, copy.
11 Echo 7 and have the NS out at 275 North, 1036.
10-4.
I was just trying to get a hold of you. If you guys have one, that would be awesome.
So, what are you going to
Okay. Hold up. Stay right in there.
Yeah. I'm recording.
You have to.
By law?
By law, either going to jail. I'm trying to get you break here.
For a minute.
You know, didn't see that, right? Yeah. Sign. Come up here to the front of the charge with is
By law?
by law. It says either you sign it or you go to jail. This is in lieu of you going to jail.
You got a problem with this question?
I don't have a problem with you asking questions.
Oh, I'll put it in your pocket.
Okay, so here's your copy, alright? And then go to the Morgan Justice
you go.
Court.
Sir.
48 Young Street. Got any questions? Phone
I'm
number
gonna
right
need you to
there.
put your hands up this way.
See you then.
Oh, I can't go on the property?
No, you gotta go. After all this stuff, you gotta go today.
So I'm being trespassed on public property?
No, I'm telling you, you're not going back and causing any more issues. So you can either get in your car and leave, or I'll take the ticket and we'll go to jail. I'm trying to make this easy for you. You just don't get it. You bought this yourself.
Appreciate the breaks you've been given and move on.
You have to.
By law?
By law, either you do this or we're going to jail. I'm trying to give you a break here. Okay, do me a favor. Sign right here. What you're being charged with is interfering with a peace officer.
By law?
By law. It says either you sign it or you go to jail. This is in lieu of you going to jail.
You have a problem with asking questions, I understand.
No, I don't have a problem with you asking questions. Okay, so here's your copy, alright? You're going to go to the Morgan Justice Court. 48 Young Street. Got any questions? Phone number's right there for it, okay? Okay. See you then.
Oh, I can't go on the property?
What is it?
No, you gotta go. After all this stuff, you gotta go today.
Sucks. I've been using it for 10 years.
So I'm being trespassed on public property?
No, I'm telling you, you're not going back and causing any more issues. So you can either get in your car and leave, or I'll take the ticket and we'll go to jail. I'm trying to make this easy for you. You just don't get it. You bought this yourself.
Appreciate the breaks you've been given and move on.
This sucks because I've been using it for so long. I was like, well, you're photographers now.
And I was like, he brought this on himself instead of just telling me who he was, so that.
And we'll drive out of there.
I don't know, that sounds pretty good. Especially this Olm that stops him. It's not related to us, I haven't seen him yet.
So did you talk to his employer?
Oh yeah.
What is the employer have to say?
This sucks. I've been using it for 10 years. I didn't realize his job is to take banks of the entire thing, but not individual property and not individual stuff. I'm like, yeah, individual people stand in windows. And she goes, well, then I guess I'm going to have to get a new photographer. It sucks because I've been using it for so long. I was like, well, your photographer's and I was like, he brought this on himself. So, like I said, I had to keep walking away from him because what was he saying first to you?
That I have a right to photograph anything out here, and I'm like, okay, to an extent. Like I said, when you're in the back of people's homes, there comes a point where there's an expectation of privacy. I said, and we're in this area where I don't know what you're photographing. If somebody's telling me they're photographing the back of their house, we have to find out. Are they photographing through the window? Are they committing voyeurism? Like, we have to figure this shit out.
Is this going to be frowned upon if we were to go ahead and stop you then?
I would advise you not to.
But he did tell Olm if you made that call.